love you, as long as stars are above you, and longer if I can. How long will I need you? As long as the seasons need to follow their plan. How long will I be with you? As long as the sea is bound to wash upon the sand. How long will I want you? As long as you want me to, and longer by far. How long will I hold you? As long as your father told you, as long as you can. How long will I give to you? As long as I live through you. However long you say. How long will I love you? As long as stars are above you.
You guys ready? Ready for this? Yes. Today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, of family, and of two people who are in it forever. You don't have to have a ceremony to have a marriage. And when you think about it, the whole thing is kind of weird, right? You're standing on a stage, looking fancy, holding flowers, and being stared at by so many people that you love. So why do we do it? The marriage ceremony has been an important feature across nearly every culture, religion, generation, and society. We have thousands of important moments that happen throughout our lives, and this one is regarded as so critical to acknowledge its special status by sharing it with others. Why this moment? Because despite all of our differences, love is what we have to share. It is the great unifier, one of our universal truths. And no matter who we are, where we come from, what we believe, we know this one thing: love is what we're doing right. That's why you both are standing here. That's why all of you are here to watch them stand up here. We have all love in our lifetimes, and in this moment, we're reminded that the ability to love is the greatest part of our humanity. All of us here today have our own love stories. Some are short, others are long, some are yet unwritten, while others are just getting to the good part. There are chapters in all of our stories that are sad or disappointing, and others that are exciting and full of adventure. I'm here, we're all here, because we want those moments for you. We're here to hope with you, to support you, to be proud of you, and to remind you that love isn't happily ever after. Love is the experience of writing your story. It's not one moment, it's not even this moment, it's every moment. Big ones like saying, I love you, moving in together, getting engaged, but mostly a million little ones that come in between those big moments, like falling asleep next to one another, making dinner for each other, spending holidays with your families, binge watching Netflix shows, getting a big hug when you get home from work. These everyday moments fuse together into one big experience. And even though this experience is so incredible, words fail us when we try to explain it. That's just the way it is with love. It's meant to be felt, not described. But trying to describe love is one of our favorite pastimes. We use the words we have to write our stories, poems, and songs about love. And even though we describe love in different ways, and even though love can look different from one person to the next, we all know love when we see it, and we see it here today. We have some words about what love is coming from the people who are before us today. Can I have the rings, please? Go. Okay, Tim. sense how your vows.
Don't you have something to say?
Bye. And years be here. In this moment, on this day, with my one and only true love, my best friend. You remind me of a car. You remind me of my own body, always right behind me. You have always been there behind me, driving me, pushing me to want to be a better man, be a better partner, a better person. I vow to continue to grow as our relationship takes its next big leap. The chunk of my heart, the chunk of my mind. You have owned the entirety of my heart and my mind ever since the night we sat in that parking lot all night talking. I am 100% yours. I am so lucky and proud to call you mine in each and every way. Your heart and mine are forever bound in a way that I cannot explain. I'm so happy when you're happy. I feel the sadness when your heart aches. I vow to keep your heart as happy and full of love as mine is every day. You drive me crazy in the most amazing of ways. You are the yin to my yang, the up to my down, the honey to my mustard. Everything in between. I will be your arms, I will be your legs if you need it. There is nothing in this world I wouldn't do to put a smile on that beautiful face. You're simply the best, better than all the rest. Anyone I've ever met. The only one I want to hold, the only one I want to touch. The last thing I want to see at night, the first thing I want to see in the morning. I can't imagine a better piece to finish my heart's love puzzle. Without you, I'd flail like a whale out of water. You truly are my guiding light, my sunshine, my moon, my stars. If life is an ocean, and our love is a boat, in troubled waters, it will keep us afloat. I truly believe this. Count myself the luckiest man on the planet, be holding you forever. Our love will endure any and all trials, as it already has been over a decade, and our love continues to grow. Stronger and stronger. I pledge to give you all of my being, in all capacities, forever and ever. I love you so much.
Krista, you're up.
I don't know how I'm going to follow that. Tim, as you know, I've been super worried about what I was going to say to you in this moment. It's impossible for me to truly describe the love that I have for you and the joy that I feel today becoming your wife. There's no way that I could ever sum up the past almost 11 years with you in just a couple minutes of vows. I chose the song that I walked down the aisle to because I feel that those lyrics say it best. How long will I love you? As long as the stars are above you, and longer if I can. There's no end to my love for you. It's so surreal to be standing here today in a wedding gown when for so many years of my life I insisted that I didn't want to get married. Well, you broke me. You're the most amazing partner and friend, and I'm so lucky to wake up every day and be loved by you. You're the calm my crazy. You make me feel safe. And I can't imagine anything more right in this world than being your wife. You love me when I'm being an absolute brat. You love me when I don't love myself. You love me no matter what. And when there's so much doubt in this world, being able to know without a doubt that you love me is the most comforting feeling. When you asked me out all those years ago, I had no idea in that moment that my whole life was going to change and become so much better. You've been all in from day one. And I always think back to the first time that you met Jason and how silly the two of you were playing together. Now here we are, he's taller than both of us. And standing by your side is to marry his mom. You haven't just loved me with your whole heart, you've loved him too. And you're such a huge reason that he's the incredible young man he is today. You're a true testament to the saying you don't have to be a father to be a dad. You're the best dad, and I'm forever grateful for our little family. I promise to show you every day how much I love you, to never take you for granted, and to always put our relationship first. I promise to support your dreams, and to always be honest with you, even if it means admitting that I left you on and on all day. I promise to love and accept every part of you, when you're at your best, your worst, and even when you're chomping on a cereal like a donkey. There's so much more to say, to sum it up the best way I can. I have been the luckiest woman in the world to call myself yours all these years, and now I'm even luckier to call myself your wife.
Beautiful, both of you. Now, Krista and Timothy will finalize this union with a hand fasting. Hand fasting is a Celtic tradition with roots in Ireland and Scotland. It is meant to symbolize the joining of two individual paths merging into one.
Where's the hand fasting?
It's on its way. It's meant to symbolize the joining of two individual paths merging into one and continuing on their journey together. With each wrap of the cord, they deepen their commitment to each other, vowing to respect and support one another, to grow with each other, to offer each other compassion and understanding, and take on new challenges as they come together. Help me so that we can continue this hand fasting. Krista and Timothy designed this cord especially to represent the push and pull tonight. The cord features a clad charm which symbolizes friendship, loyalty, and love. And fun fact, it's also the first piece of jewelry Tim gifted Krista at the beginning of their relationship. It's joined by the center by a Celtic knot. It symbolizes everlasting love between two people. It is also known as the Anamkara. Anamkara translates soul friend. Krista and Timothy, as your hands are bound, look at the colors of the cord and reflect upon their meaning. Green, symbolic of the earth, so your relationship may continue to grow and your love remain grounded. Orange, symbolic of the warmth of energy to remind you to always have fun together and keep the passion alive. Silver, symbolic of wisdom that your future may be blessed and with wise choices. Pink, symbolic of love, union filled with love eternal. Being on their journey together. With each wrap of the cord, they deepen their commitment to each other, vowing to respect and support one another, to grow with each other, to offer each other compassion and understanding, and take on new challenges as they come together. As their hands are bound, look at the colors of the cord and reflect upon their meaning. Green, symbolic of the earth, so your relationship may continue to grow and your love remain lasting. Orange, symbolic of the warmth and energy to remind you to always have fun together and keep passion alive. Silver, symbolic of wisdom that your future may be blessed with wise choices. Tim, do you take Krista to be your lawfully wedded wife, to share your life openly, standing with her in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, in hardship and in ease, to cherish and love forevermore?
I do.
Krista, do you take him to be your lawfully wedded husband, to share your life openly, standing with him in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, in hardship and in ease, to cherish and love forevermore?
I do.
By the power invested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a guitarandella. When the stars make you drool, just like a pastifazool, that's amore.
All right. welcoming the mother and the father of the groom, Charlene Goddard and Lyle and Barry Lyle. Next, we're going to be welcoming the mother of the bride, Lori Conrad, and grandmother of the bride, Rita Brennan, escorted by their grandson and great-grandson, Jason McClure. And next, we're going to be welcoming the father of the bride, Paul Brennan, escorted by his wife, Nancy Brennan. Next, we're going to be welcoming the flower girl and the ring bearer, Lola Lyle and Luke Lyle. All right, next we're going to be welcoming our officiant, Andrew Guile. And next we're going to be welcoming the groom's party, the groomsmen, Lee Johnston, Eddie Sylvester, Andy Pitt, Jason is here. Our best men and brothers of the room, Travis and Eric. Alright, let's get ready to welcome the bridesmaids. Nancy Bernini, Bagney, Heather Landry. Katie Roberts. Chaos, Sierra Young. And let's welcome the maid of honor, Pauline Colvin. Let's let the bride and groom know you're here. And let's put a big hand together and welcome for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Timothy and Crystal.
When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusa me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. That's amore.
When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore.
That's amore.
Bells will ring,
Ding-a-ling-a-ling,
ting-a-ling-a-ling.
and you sing Vita Bella.
Vita Bella, hearts will play
Tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella.
Lucky fella. When the stars make it blue, just like pasta fasu, that's amore.
That's amore.
When you dance down the street with the cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. I just see back in old Napoli. That's amore.
Amore,
That's amore.
Good evening. As far as my bride, it's my mom that welcome everyone here. Since parents, Mary and Charlene, for all they have done to make today memorable. I'd also like to thank the officiant Andrew Gile, all the wedding parties, photographer, caterers, all who contributed to making Krista and Tim's Day so special. Thank you. Part of the speech is the hardest because I'm supposed to speak a few words, and anyone who knows me knows that's very difficult for me. But especially when we're talking about my daughter. I had Krista's whole life to prepare this speech, and I'm still at a loss for words.
Everybody's watching, no pressure.
Again, I'm quite rare that I'm at a loss for words, but to look at my beautiful daughter, in my mind's eye, I still see her as that little girl I cradled with one arm. She even got me a cufflink to commemorate that. That was really nice. I've watched her grow into the wonderful woman she is today. Her compassion and consideration for others is evident in all she does. I cannot think of a time that she's not given her all to anything. She's an incredible mom to Jason, always putting his needs above her own. Then there is her work ethic, her zest for life, and about a zillion other things. But why I stand here so proud of her. Now to Tim. It's the part of the speech that traditionally I'm supposed to welcome you into the family. As I was working over this part, I realized I remember a time when we were not there. So, welcome. As I said, welcome you is a formality because I could not have imagined a better man for my daughter. You have many wonderful qualities that I could mention. Of all your many qualities, the one I value the most is how you make Krista smile. Just keep at it. I know many in the room wonders if their bride's father would consider him the perfect man for his daughter. This I know. Two of you are perfect together. Now I have to get all advice on it. So I was thinking, a little couple bits of advice I could give you. I was working through all of these different philosophers, and I decided to start with the words of Shrek. If you love someone, then you love all of them, not just the good things. Support them and be there for them. Next, as you move together in life's journey, others may place expectations on you. If you ever worry about not living up to my expectations, know this: you exceed them all. In the words of Sir Isaac Newton, live your life as an exclamation rather than an exclamation. To Mr. and Mrs. Timothy Lyle, I pray for you both a life of happiness and joy, or as once again Shrek put it, it's going to be champagne wishes and caviar dreams from now on. So live happily ever after.
I didn't expect to say anything here there tonight until I was asked, and I thought, writing down where he's been to get to his true love would take weeks. So I thought I'd better just give a little insight as to where he traveled before he found the woman he adores. And the woman we all adore as part of our Lyle family. He was the youngest of four, and when he was little, I didn't know how long we'd have him. You might say, well, why? Because there were events that occurred, like when I was on the phone too long with the grandmother, he was ready to go. And all of a sudden the phone line went dead because the large pair of scissors that he had just cut it with were lying there, and he went, let's go. That's when he was 2.5. When he was 3, all of a sudden we heard a whip. Lights were off. And there he was again, with a large pair of shears. However, he made out much better than the cat in Christmas Vacation. There were other events too, and I thought, you know, it must be something to do with the fact that they named him Timothy. He was supposed to be Ethan. But his real his 3 older brothers sat 3 nights in a row with a phone book. And they were going down, and their heads were all together, and they were going down the list in the phone book. And I had no idea. I was cleaning up. And then the 3rd night, all of a sudden, they all went. They snapped the phone book closed, and they started calling him Timothy. Well, here he is. However, I learned that he was far more than a mischievous boy when he finally met the love of his life. And with her came the most amazing son. Where is my Jason? And I knew they were in forever. For some reason, I had to take Jason and Timothy to Jason's school. The first day of school, I think he was either 5 or 6 years old. They'd been together for a couple of years by that point. And I stayed in the car, but I watched them from the back. Big man, a little boy carrying a backpack on his back. Halfway to the door, Jason reached up and grabbed Tim's hand. And I could see Tim squeezing it back, and they held hands on, all the way into the school. And I remember saying afterwards, that told me something about his heart, about where he was, about the love for the woman, and the love for the son that he said, I have everything I want. I have my Christo, and I have my son, Jason. So, fast forward, and I'll bring it right up to today. I can't say anything more about where his heart is and where his heart has been given than the words that he spoke today. He became a wordsmith somewhere along the way. But what he said, I think so many men and women that love their mates and their partners, that was it. I'm dedicated to you. I love you, good or bad. I'm faithful, I'm strong, I'm weak, but I see you reflected in my eyes. And that's everything I hope they both share, because that girl is my bitch. many, many years to come. Thank you for listening.
I want to thank everyone for being here. You guys are all awesome. This has been an amazing day. And Chris, I am so proud of you. You are a beautiful woman, and all the work that you have done to get this together, I can't say enough good about you. Thank you for being my daughter. I love you very, very much. And Tim, I'm going to be honest, when I first met you, I wasn't so sure about you. Okay? I had my doubts. But then there was one year I flew up here, and he came to pick me up at the airport, and he wrapped his arms around me, and he says, I just want you to enjoy your time with your daughter and your grandson. I'm so glad you're here. Well, I fell in love with him right there. That was it. You won my heart. I call my daughter Roadrunner on speed. And I call him Deputy Dog on Downers. They are so opposite. And they are so perfect. Anyone that knows how to handle my daughter is absolutely amazing. And I know you get it from me. I am so proud of you both. I love you both. Thank you for loving me.
All right, the best man, Jerry Lyle.
All right.
I can't say that there. Timbo, Timmy. It's been a long time. I was talking to my wife earlier this week, and I was ready to roast her. But she said, talk from the heart. And I thought about that afterwards, and it really kind of spoke out to me because that's what you do. You know, you're full of heart and honor and integrity. And that can't be taught. You know, our parents have a little bit of that, you know. That can't be taught. And it shows with the love of this room that everybody's here. That, well, everybody that is here, that has seen this. And Christy, you too. Your beauty is considerable, and you put up with 10. Again, people question what was going on. Well, in my mind, at a certain point, Tim kind of disappeared. Now, I disappeared first, my high school sweetheart over there. But he disappeared, and what happens in the single life, where you find the one, you disappear. And disappearance is not a negative thing, it's a positive thing. Because where are you? Right on her arm. Right on her arm. We love sports. 4 boys. Chris, rest in peace. Tim and I used to go to Fenway Park. Actually, we do go back, by the way. Gillette Stadium, the Garden, you know, and we get all riled up. And, you know, get a few Yankee fans kicked out of Fenway every once in a while. We yell at the outfielder a little bit. I don't know who Travis is, but there was one guy, his last name was Jesus, and we couldn't figure out how to pronounce his name. It was like Jesus or D-Jesus, or are you believe Jesus, or that kind of stuff. And we were trying to figure it out, and then finally, like, after the 4th time up, it said his name correctly, so we started yelling it correctly. He gave us like the thumbs up. Like, well done, guys. You know, we had a couple beverages, you know, so we weren't as far as people at that time. Tim, I remember this time at our grandmother's funeral, Kathy, Mom's. And I was a puddle. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to go up there and I'm going to give speech. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna give a speech. And I had it all written down on paper. So I was up there and I had it and I was reading from it and I was quivering and I was shaking, tears going down my face. And I had to like shake it off and they're like, what's he doing? What's he doing up there? But I wanted to say what I needed to say. And then Tim goes right up there, to the podium, calm as could be, straight shooter, spoke from the heart, said everything in a proper manner, and I will always admire you for those situations. And you know what? When those situations get hard, that's when your true color shines. And that was the Krista, there was, I can say a ton, and I know I'm a blabber, because when I get nervous, I keep talking. So, I meant to ask you what the 8-minute mark was. The alarm goes off, I'm probably approaching it now. So, Krista, Tim's had some curveballs in his life. And curveball. You know, and we had someone who was younger, and we were able to take care of him, and he's had some in his adult life, and you were right there by his side, and that holds true. You also have integrity, and honor, and love, and I want everyone to cheer for that. That's good. I'm going to wrap this up, but I noticed one of your stories over here on the table, and I decided to add that in a little bit. Apparently, at one point in time, not apparently, I remember the night, Kristen was afraid to meet Tim's older brothers. Imagine that, like me, buddy. And then I mention it because it's just one of those comical things that happen in your lives where I'm not even sure that Travis and I knew what was going on, but you had the master plan. We were in Maynard, right? At Lori's, and we were across the street at East and Meat.
He's gonna tell the truth right now.
He said, she said, right? Anyways, we don't bite, and we've been a part of the Lyle Cut for over a decade. Tonight just makes it official. Okay? Yeah. I'd like everyone to raise your glass. I wish I had a beer in my hand.
Somebody get that
Still Travis. A wise man once said, all great men in history have a better woman on his arm. So, 8 minutes less, yeah. All right, the main ladder.
Let's go. Kristen, get away, bring the house down. All right, I love you guys. I'm so happy to be here. I forgot to make my script, so that's okay, because I wrote it. I can't remember it. It has a title as well. When life gives you lemons. You put them in your kitchen. It has been my absolute privilege and pleasure to know Krista since I was very young. She has forever been the driving force of laughter and adventure and joy in my life, my rock, my right-hand man, and my getaway driver. Now, whether it's staring at a full moon over an emerald ocean of night with romantic picturesque waves lapping the beach. Or antagonizing the territorial instincts of a silverback gorilla at the zoo. She did that. You did that. I remember. She truly has been the shining star of my life, my closest friend, and confidant, and power of attorney. My left foot and the right hemisphere of my brain. When you cry, I cry. And when you laugh, I laugh. And I'm gonna try really hard not to cry right now. When you break the mold, I admire you. And when you conquer, I cheer. And if you fall, I'll be there. We've been through every up and down, every high and every low, every yes and every no. And Tim, Tim, I want to thank you for your kindness and your gentleness and for loving my friend the way bees fly to blossoms. Thank you for your sappy, gooey text messages to her and your corny jokes and for holding her when she needs to feel safe. I want to remind you both that love is neither perfect nor easy, that happily ever after is today, that you should be proud of each other and each other's growth. When life gave you both lemons, you took the seeds, you grew the tree, you waited while it flowered and while the fruit ripened, and you turned the harvest into more than just lemonade. You took sour sorrow and gave sweetness to those around you. Ow! And for this reason, I know you will endure together. Be vulnerable, be humble, and be fearless in your love. I couldn't be more happy with both of you. It was meant to be, like eagle feathers from above and roses by the sea. Thank you for letting me be part of your special day, and know that I am blessing you both 1,000 times. I love you. I love you.
Son dance here. Tim and Charlene on the floor. Next, we're going to do our father-daughter dance. Kristen and Paula, please.
Oh,
Landry. Peter Roberts. And organizer of Chaos, Sierra Young. And let's welcome Nate Connor, Pauline Colbert. Let's let the bride and groom know you're here. And let's put your hand together and welcome for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Timothy and Krista Ryan. If everybody would stay standing and get their phones up, they'd like to share their first dance right now.
I'm flying in a frame of my mind. Time cannot erase. I'm seeing the future that we have as I lay the present to waste. I'm slowing all these feelings I have and hoping for them to come.
Okay, so now, right?
Of the dread that rid my lobe of oxygen. I'm climbing the walls to where good and evil make amends. I'm tripping, riding and squealing, puking, looking for someone like you. And I'm hoping something more precious than fine ore, baby. I'm holding you.
All right, guys.
Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. So many things that I wanna say. You know I like my girls a little bit older. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. Tonight
your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day, and I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are.
The first question is, who made the first move? Alright, Tim. Who said I love you first? Tim. Who stays up later? 3 for 3. Who wakes up first? Who's more dramatic? Who's clumsier? Who's more organized? Who's a better dancer? Who's a bigger party animal? Who's a bigger sports fan? Who does the dishes more? Who's a better cook? Who puts their laundry away first? Who has a cleaner car?
I know. Oh, it's crazy clean now. I have changed.
Who eats healthier? Who would last longer on a deserted island? Who's more likely to be arrested? Who has worse road rage? Who says sorry first? That's gonna change, though. Who's funnier? Who's more stubborn? Oh, Tim, there's only one right answer to this question, Tim. Who's the better driver? Tim. Nice job. Nice job. Who spends more time on social media? Who's grumpier in the morning? Who's more adventurous? Who has a better sense of style? Nice job. Who's more comfortable in a room of strangers? Who is more prone to injuries?
Krista. I love you,
Who spends the most money? Who takes longer to get ready? Who's most likely to run late? Who gets jealous easier? Who hogs the bed and the blankets? Who's the loudest? Who's more romantic? So that's all the questions on your cards, but I have a bonus question. Who do you want to annoy for the rest of your life? Nice job, guys.
Hi, Krista. Hi, Tim. I love you both very much. Remember, you have everything you already ever need in each other. And even if times get tough or hard, you always have each other. And that is always enough. It will always be enough. I love you.
10 or 11 years in the making. Obviously, my mom. I'm a mama's boy. Everything to me. I'm everything to her. She's everything to me. And then Tim. When I was introduced to Tim, I was introduced to him as he was Tim to me. So at school, when he would pick me up, oh, is that your dad? Oh, that's Tim. That's just Tim, but now, obviously, he's my dad. Tim is my dad. I love him like my dad. That's it.
When it's on that club, make it rain, I'm making it snow. Break the pole, I got the big dog. I'm into that, I love women next door. You were back at me, I'm a low. I think I'm time, I know where to go. She has
Dirty dancing in mode now with that song.
You got my lighter.
Goodwill Hunting reporting live. Was given Grandma's last wishes as she was a little bit tired, but she wanted me to tell you guys to always kiss goodnight. stand there.
I don't know how. You keep me up front.
I mean, you're in your natural habitat right now, so this might be the best place for that. So.
Well, this has been one of the most wonderful experiences that I've ever had to be a part of this wedding. That's for damn sure.
Krista, I love you. I waited so long for this moment 3.5 years ago. You asked me to come here, and you know, my community was given to right to right to marry. Didn't think it really meant this, but I'm so happy for you and Tim. I am so excited for your future, and I love you guys.
You know you make me wanna kick my heels up and throw my hands up and throw my head back and come on now. Don't forget to say you will. Don't forget to say yeah, 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 yeah. Say you will. Say it right now, baby. Say you will. Come on, come on. Say you will. Say that you say you will. Say that you love me. Say that you need me. Say that you want me. Say you wanna please me. Say come on now. Say come on now. Say come on now. Say I want you to know. I said I want you to know right now. You've been good to me, baby. Better than I've been to myself. Hey, hey. And if you ever leave me, I want nobody else. Hey, hey. I said I want you to know. I said I want you to know right now. You know you make me wanna. Yeah, 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 right. Alright, alright. Come on now, come on now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now wait a minute. You've been so good to me. You've been so good to me. You know you make me wanna lift my head up and throw my head back and come on now, come on now, come on now. A little bit softer now, a little bit now, a little bit softer 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 now.